Okay, we are live, and obviously, hi, Sneha Mukherjee here, and obviously, Trishadi from Badodara will join us. But yeah, I think she's still on the way to the stadium, and once she reaches there, she will definitely join to the show. But yeah, big match today. Gujarat Giants versus Mumbai Indians. For Gujarat Giants, the positive part for them that they are now in the second position with 8 points in 7 games so far. But for the defending champions Mumbai Indians, it's only 6 points so far. 3 wins out of 7 games. It has not been that much of clinical season so far for Mumbai Indians. What they are known for, but because the playing 11 and some decisions has been problematic throughout the season. And if you ask me today, but today a big test for GG because historically in WPL, Gujarat Giants never have defeated Mumbai Indians, so it will not be easy for them. So psychologically, mentally, Mumbai Indians will be a superior team because as of now, in all 8 meetings so far, Mumbai Indians have emerged as victorious, so it will not be easy. But but you don't know because it is a crunch game, and this kind of game you need to win to mark yourself or to prove yourself that you are a team had to dominate, or you are a team had to to dominate all the other teams that are available. Obviously, Natshiba Brunt will be a key player for Mumbai Indians. In the last game against RCB, she you know became the first player to score a century in this tournament, the first ever WPL century. Finally, the jinx is broken. And obviously, when it comes to GG, I think again we all know, how overseas dependent is there. Overseas players dependency is there. They have won 4 games so far. In out of 4 games, in 3 games, overseas players are the player of the matches. Um, I think Sophie Devine play of the matches in both the games against Delhi Capitals. We all know the all-round brilliance with the ball with the bat. And then in the first game, in the season opener, I think it was again UP Warriors. It was Georgia Wareham because of her all-round brilliance against. And I think in between in another match, I think it was Rajeshwari Gaikwad. Rajeshwari Gaikwad. But in that match also, Sophie Devine batted superbly and bowled also and took some wickets also. So again, the Sophie Divine factor will be key. I think for Gigi, she has been the most consistent player amongst anyone. Though we all have been impressed with the performance of someone like Anushka Sharma, I think at the later stage of the tournament, finally Ashley Gardner has started to, gather the idea or started to understand that how to use both Tanuja Kanwar and Rajeshwari Gaikwad's experience because they holds a huge experience, be it in domestic cricket, even they have played for India also. So finally, I think Ashley Gardner, because if you see in the last 2 matches, both of them have started. Though Tanuja Kanwar did not play the second last game, she was excellent in the last game. Scored those important 21 runs maybe from 11 balls, and then didn't take wicket, but was so economical. And in the partnership of when she and Rajeshwari Gaikwad was bowling in partnership, I think in those 8 overs they managed 3 wickets together. Rajeshwari Gaikwad took 3 wickets. So yeah, I think finally, I think both of them are getting used properly in perfect phases, and that has been beneficial for Gigi. But still, in this game, so let's discuss the scenario first. I will come to the comments before Trishati joins, but let's discuss the scenario. So RCB have confirmed their place directly into the final because they have managed 12 points, 6 wins out of 7 games. Yeah, 8 games. Sorry, 6 wins out of 8 games. So 12 points. So they have directly qualified for the final. Now, 2 matches left in the league stage. One is today, GG versus MI, and another is day after tomorrow. Tomorrow is the wrong day. Day after tomorrow, it's DC versus UP Warriors. So for UP Warriors, so for GG, the equation is very simple. They win today, they qualify for the eliminator at the second, being at second position at the end of group stage with 10 points because no other team will reach the 10-point mark. So they will qualify for the eliminator. If they lose, then Mumbai Indians, Gujarat Giants, And maybe if Delhi Capitals beat UP Warriors, then all these three teams will end up with 8 points. Then the net run rate will be key. And seeing the current net run rate of Mumbai Indians, if they manage to get a win today, it is highly possible that Mumbai Indians are going to qualify for the eliminator, being at the second position just because of the net run, because of the superior net run rate compared to others. That is regarding GG. For Mumbai Indians, the scenario again, they have to win today. First of all, they have to win today. First of all, then they can reach up to 8 points, and then that again the net run rate scenario will come. And because of we are thinking that it will be superior from others, so they are most likely to get qualify for the eliminator. But if they lost today, still they are not out on paper. How? Because if they lost today, they will end up with 6 points. Only 3 wins out of 8 games, 6 points. But DC are also with 6 points right now in 7 games. UP Warriors are now 4 points, only 2 wins against in 7 games. So somehow, then if MI lose today, then they have to hope that UP Warriors defeat DC. Then all UP Warriors, Delhi Capitals, and Mumbai Indians will end up in with 6 points. Then obviously, then it will play a key, and one team will definitely qualify for the eliminator along with GG in that case. So yeah. So for these two teams, this is the scenario. For UP Warriors, I think it's almost done. The tournament is very difficult for them to qualify from this stage. Highly, unlikely. But yeah, you never know. Miracles happen, but it is very highly unlikely. I think the the best chance for these three teams, for those two spots in the eliminator. GG, Gujarat Giants, Mumbai Indians, defending champions, and Delhi Capitals. So yeah, so that is the case. I think you guys are clear. You guys are clear about the scenario. I think both Trishadi and me written a piece. I wrote the preview of today's game. Trishadi wrote the focusing on the WPL scenario regarding all the team, all the four teams that are still in the race on paper. So yeah, okay. Let's take some comments. Then and wait for Trishadi to join. I think that will help. Okay. Mm, okay. Denver Johnson saying on paper, Denver Johnson saying on paper, MI looks the better of the two. Besides, Gigi has yet to win a match against them. I am hoping for a divine intervention. Yes, absolutely. You are correct that, on paper, Mumbai Indians obviously a better side than Gujarat Giants because they have quality overseas players and proven overseas players, not only in international circuit, even in WPL also in previous 3 seasons. Be it Helly Matthews, be it Nat Shiba Brand, be it Shabnim Ismail, or be it, Amelia Kerr. I think only one overseas player that has been good for them, despite not having any prior WPL experience. I think Nicola Carey, and that is why super performance in a WBBL and then impressive performances in her debut WPL season that earned her, a place back into the national side of Australia that is going to be in action against India in coming months. But yeah, as of now, it seems that they will go with those four foreigners also: Mumbai, Matthews, Natshiba Brandt, Amelia Kerr, and Shabnam Ismail. But yeah, as we mentioned, Denver Johnson, that obviously on paper, MI are superior side than GG, and GG have not defeated them so far in WPL history. So again, Trishadi has mentioned that this season has been a season of fast, so you never know. Maybe tonight, let's see. Okay, let me take the next comment. Okay, Anuruddh Malu saying for DC sake, want GG to win. What do you say, Trisha ma'am? Okay, Trishadi is not it, so I am answering this question. Yeah, I think for DC, the best possible, equation, the best possible result will be a win for GG tonight because GG will qualify directly, and then DC just need to win their game. Doesn't matter how many runs or how many wickets left. Doesn't matter that. Just a win, and they will book their place. Because if GG win today, GG will end up with 10 points. So no other teams can reach 10 points. Then MI will end up with only 6 points. DC is already with 6 points at 7 games. So another win, they will end up with 8 points. and that will be enough for them to qualify as the third team in the eliminator for the eliminator. Yeah. Okay. What should be UP's plan to prevent DC from qualifying? What will be UP's plan? Uh, I think see, I just repeated that if GG wins today, then Mumbai will finish with 6 points. Then DC is already there in 6 points. So I think UP need to prevent DC from winning that game. UP need to win that game. Then that can open a door for UP Warriors also. Yeah, it will be very hard considering the current net run rate, but still, you never know. With all 6 points between MI, DC, and UP Warriors, it can happen. But yeah, I think the first thing that UP Warriors need to do that prevent DC from winning that game against them, and then let's see what happens depending on the net run rate. Yes, and if somehow today Mumbai Indians wins, then Mumbai Indians will end up with 8 points with a superior net run rate rather compared to GG and DC what we have uh, calculated so far. Then GG will end up with 8 points in 8 games. But then UP Warriors need to defeat. Then UP Warriors need to defeat DC. Then DC can end up with 6 points. So then only with 8 points each, Mumbai and GG. GG with 10 points and Mumbai with 6 points can qualify. With a better run. So yeah. Mm, okay. Anjali will Heidi, if today MI lost by a big margin, then DC itself came to third position. If MI lost by a big margin. Heidi, if today MI lost by a big margin, DC itself came to. Yeah, I think DC have a better, uh, maybe DC have a better net run rate. So maybe it can happen. It depends on how many the margin of defeat, whether how many wickets or how many runs. I think that will be dependent. So let's see. Yeah. Anjali saying your prediction for today. I will ask this question to Trishati when she comes, but for now, I think maybe Mumbai will win today. Maybe because for this kind of game, I just think that they have those players who can come up and do the job for them in crunch situation, and they're experienced enough. They have done this kind of stuff earlier also, be it for international teams or in WPL. So I think they can do. Okay, Anjali saying hi. Do you think DC can qualify? I think if Trishati was there, I think she would have said obviously they will qualify and win the cup. So yeah, the hope is still there among DC fans, and it should be because everyone is still in the race. But let's see. Depending on today's result, I think then the equation will be more clearer. Yes. Okay, just saying the match between Jannik Sinner and Djokovic really interesting. Absolutely, and I think the other semi-final was fantastic. Carlos Alcaraz. I think he was fantastic, beating Zverev. And if I'm not wrong, now that is the longest Australian Open semi-final. If I'm not wrong, what I have seen, I think 5 hours, something 27 minutes. So I think fantastic, and I think Carlos Alcaraz has been superb. I think since 2024, what a talent. And so yeah. Okay. Riro Singh, while under 19 World Cup mates her under 19 World Cup mates Nikki and Kamalini having been backed and given chances, it was disappointing seeing Jitusha being sidelined, especially since Navgira was not fine. Disappointed with Abhishek. Yeah, I kind of also, agree to this point. I think both me and Trishati have been pointing out this thing that Jitusha should have been used. If not in the Navi Mumbai League, I think 4 matches were enough opportunities for someone like Navgire. Kiran Navgire is not some under 19 prospect or young prospect. She has been in this circuit for a long time now. She has been given ample of opportunities, but somehow she is not being able to, you know, mm, um, to cash in on those, especially in WPL. I'm saying because in domestic she scores runs, but yeah, so me and Trishati both wanted to see Jitusha in actions because she can bat at the top as an opener along with Meghalani. That could have been an option. She can bat at number three also. She has the game also, and then she can chip in with bowling also. A very surprise kind of bowling, just like Shefali Verma. So I was pretty surprised the way the Abhishek, you know, um, yeah, that kind of surprising that UP Warriors didn't utilize Jitusha's talent. So maybe next season, I think somehow maybe Abhishek might have thought that she might be a little bit raw or not be that much prepared to face this kind of bowlers, international bowlers, or maybe this stage is right now just too much for her, maybe. But we expected at least 2 3 games. We expected that she will come and play for UP Warriors, but let's hope in the next season because she is an exceptional talent. She's a very good player. Mm, okay, Tiger Rose Yadav. Why UP Warriors playing with 1-2 batter? 1-2 batter. I'm not understanding the question, Tigerus Yadav. I just hope I pronounce it right. So, just if it possible, just write in a more clearer version, then I can answer. Tigerus Yadav, why Ayushi Shukla in domestic senior women's T20 was not bowling? She was playing as pure batter at three. See, I think sometimes some teams has some of their own plans that okay, if it is not absolutely needed that she needs to bowl, she can play as a batter also. I think yesterday only Puja, what did Puja Bhaskar did? Puja Bhaskar role maybe only as a batter because she didn't bowl. So yeah, I think sometimes it depends on the team also, the role that they want to, they want the player to perform. Just my thinking is that whatever the role is the player have, just have a proper communication with the player so that he or she is clear about the role, and because that will be helpful for them to perform. Okay, Shumit Sharma saying Gardner Fulmali. Okay, yeah, both will be in action. Tiger Fulmali has performed only in 1-2 matches. She has felt all needs more grooming. um, See, I think she was fantastic in the first 5 games maybe, but somehow, after the announcement that she has been selected for India for the Australia tour, somehow after that, the performance graph has gone down. Don't know, is there any complacency or maybe a relaxing, she gone to a relaxing zone and okay, I have performed, the hard work has paid off. I am back in Indian setup after a long time, maybe after 2019. This is the first time she is back. So maybe that can happen psychologically, that can happen. I am not saying that she is doing it intentionally, but it can happen with any player. But some unfortunate dismissal also, I think that also didn't help her. But hopefully in this game, I think for for GG, I think they will hope that in this game, someone like Fulmali will play a crucial role, scoring those important runs, at the back end of the innings, and that can be pivotal. Okay, I think the toss is done. Let me check the toss once again. 1 second. 1 second. I think the toss is done, guys. Yes. Oh, okay. Gujarat Giants have won the toss, and interestingly, they have opted to bat first. Okay, so this is something new. Don't know because historically Mumbai Indians have been a brilliant, chasing team. I don't know. Maybe the pitch. Maybe the pitch. Yeah, and Gardner has said that this is basically a quarter final, but hopes to set up the game up with the bat. Okay, they have not made any changes, so that is good. So I just hope that again, no Danny White then. So Fedivan will open the innings and Fisher at number three. I think this one thing I have been pretty impressed with Gigi that whenever they have they have stuck with Anushka Sharma at number three, whatever the combination. Even though when they played Danny White Hodge in that game, they didn't change the batting order of Anushka. I think that is one thing they did well, but I'm a little surprised that they have won the toss and they have opted to bat first. I think it's surprising, but yeah. Okay, Harmanpreet, yeah, no changes for Mumbai Indians also. So let me read out the team once for Gujarat Giants. Bateman, wicketkeeper. I think she is coming after a 50, finally a 54 hard in this edition. and and that form helped her to look good as a wicketkeeper also behind the stumps in the last game. So maybe she will look to build that momentum. So we divine at another opener, the most consistent player for Gigi so far in this season. Then Anushka Sharma, Ashley Gardner captain, ups and downs. As a bowler, I still feel that she has underbowled this season. And as a batter, I think she started well, then lost her path, then again scored few runs, and then again not being that much consistent that she is known for. Maybe the captaincy pressure is working. Georgia Wareham, very utility player. Bharti Fulmali, Kanika Hoja, Kashbi Gautam, Tanuja Kanwar, Renuka Singh, and Rajeshwari Gayakar. So both Tanuja and Rajeshwari is there and should be. Mumbai Indians, Haley Matthews, Sajwan Sajana, the opening pair, Nat Shiva Brand at number 3, Harmanpreet Kaur, captain Amanjot Kaur, Amelia K, Rahila Firdaus, wicketkeeper. She has been super behind the stumps. Sanskriti Gupta, Poonam Khemna, Shabnam Ismail, and Vaishnavi Sharma. So yeah, so these are the teams. Okay, let me get back to the comments. Yeah, Sumit Sharma saying GG middle order is vulnerable with Gardner Fulmali not performing. Yes, absolutely. I think more than Fulmali, I think Gardner's performance with the bat has been pretty unfortunate for them and pretty inconsistent. Because if you see in the last season when Gigi for the first time qualified for the eliminator, I think it was Gardner whose all-round brilliance throughout the tournament was played a pivotal role. But in this season, I think with the first of all, as I mentioned, that she underbowled. She should have bowled and she could have and should have bowled more. Doesn't and don't think about those matchups. I just hope that today, if she gets an opportunity to bowl against someone like Harmanpreet Kaur, don't think about the matchup. What happened past has happened. It's a new match. It's a new start. Just go and try your best with new plan, and you may you know get get Harmanpreet Kaur for the first time. So I just hope that be a typical Aussie mindset. Yeah. So that is my one request from to Ashley Gardner. So let's see if that happened or not. But I think more than with the ball, I think it is with the bat that she has been disappointing. She was fantastic in the first two games, the both games that Gigi won. Then Gigi also lost her momentum. She also lost the momentum with the bat. She was not scoring runs. I think that was one of the main reasons behind those results. And then in between one game she scored, and then again she has lost the part. So a huge game for her also. Okay. Hmm. Okay, just saying why is Pooja playing for India? Just I think Pooja is currently not playing for India. She last played for India during the T20 World Cup 2024 that happened in UAE. Since then she is injured. Unfortunately, she has not made a comeback to the senior setup. Yeah, I think this is a most competitive campaign or most competitive game right now, being it WPL with RCB. I think she played few here and there, few domestic matches, but again those fitness issues were there. But finally, I think she has made a comeback. So let's see when we can see Pooja Bhastagar doing mm, the all-rounder Pooja Bhastagar. When we can see the all-rounder Pooja Bhastagar, I think that is more interesting and that is more needed for Team India going forward. Okay, Shumit Sharma saying if MI can attack Renuka in power play, then GG is already one ball short. Yes, and I think that will be their plan. I think having someone like Heli Matthews and Sajivan Sajana, I think that will be their plan. Mainly for Sajivan Sajana, I think uh, the thought process behind using Sajivan Sajana at the top maybe to get those quick runs. I think doesn't matter if she scored, she if she scored every day 20, 30, or 40, doesn't matter that. I think if she can give those that quick start to her team, I think that will be enough. For Ellie Matthews, I think the confidence will be back. She got few wickets in the last game, and she scored those important runs, scoring 50. That mammoth partnership with Nat Brand, I think that will be vital. And Trishati has joined us. One second. One second. One second. Yes. Finally, Trishati has joined us. Yes.
Can you hear me?
Yes, yes. Proper, proper. Long walk to the stadium.
Forget about long walk. I mean, the cab ride was pretty.
Yes. By the way, Trishati, Gujarat Giants has taken a little bit surprise decision. They have won the toss and opted to bat first. They have given Mumbai
I
to
think
chase
very
down a
good
total.
decision. No,
Good
I
this.
think a very
Okay.
good
Okay.
decision in this pitch.
Okay.
I think
Okay. Okay.
because the kind of weather it is there now. Just give me 1 second.
Okay. Hmm.
So
Oh, you,
basically, as you can see, I am
WPL
very
specialist.
yeah. No, I did not come so that you can see the WPL banner. I came because police pushed me away. Police said you
Yeah.
don't have to die. Please go the other side. Yeah, sorry. Um,
Hmm.
yeah, you can see a little bit of Tata WPL board
Yes.
now. See me back. Yeah. So as I was saying, I think the weather has changed drastically, Snehashish.
Okay.
Like
Okay.
yesterday, in fact, when we were returning, I was wearing a
Yeah.
jacket, and even then I was feeling cold because there was a lot of breeze. So what's
Okay.
happening is, while there is dew, no doubt, but it isn't as big as what it generally is expected.
Okay.
So I think that is one of the reasons that Gujarat took into account. And the other thing, of course, they took into account is they have won a number of matches bowling first, defending the target. So I think that helps them. While yes, I know against Mumbai that's risky, but I always feel, see, if you think honestly, this
Hmm.
is Mumbai. I mean, Gujarat is going to qualify even if they lose, right?
Yes,
Because
8 points are there at least. Yeah.
correct. And
Hmm.
Delhi is at 6, so Delhi has to win against UP. So Delhi has
Win.
to has work to do, right?
Hmm.
So I think that's why they're backing their strengths today, and I think you can see this to be turning out to be the best decision that Ash Gardner has taken.
Hmm. Okay.
But
So
still,
yeah. So
Sophie
let's see.
Molinu remains Australia's captain.
Yes. So whoever remains Australia, all format captain, all format in
All
quotation.
formats
In
captain.
quote.
Yes,
Yes.
yes, all formats
In quote.
captain. Sorry.
Yes. But still, I think Tushari, they have to put around 200 plus runs. Otherwise, it will be difficult for them.
I think anything between 160 to 170 would be a fighting total. In fact,
Okay.
anything above 170 would be a winning total.
Okay. Then I think that is expected from the batting lineup. But still, I think again, all the overseas players will be dependent. Be it Beth Mooney, I think the confidence must be
Yeah.
there right after yesterday last game. Sophie Devine has been pretty consistent with the bat. I think she will be key. And Ashley Gardner, I think Ashley Gardner has been a little bit less consistent compared to the last season. But I
Yes.
think today must be the game that she will love to contribute with the bat, but no
Yes.
changes for both the teams from their last matches. So yeah, they have gone with the same team. Okay. Okay. I'm taking the comments to schedule. Okay.
Wow.
Yes.
ये कब हो
Okay.
गया?
Okay. Tiger is saying, how do you rate India international bowlers? Kashbi, Renuka, Kranti, Amanjot Kaur, Arundhati Reddy. I am not convinced that any of them need better performances.
I absolutely am on board with this. The
Yeah.
moment you ask that question, I mean, not you, whoever has commented
Yeah.
has asked that question. When you were reading out the question, I was shaking my head. Don't ask me to rank them because I will get
Very difficult. Mhm.
I'll get pestered by their fans that why did you say this against them? But the truth is, none of them have been impressive, and that's extremely sad, especially in the Vadodara leg. I thought in Vadodara leg they should be much better. For example, Kranti yesterday, Kranti was just did not bowl well. Yes, I understand the field placement was also a little weird from Meg Lanning. I mean, Meg Lanning, the captain, has also not turned up yet. Maybe against DC in the last game she might. But the truth of the story is Kranti herself was extremely poor. You cannot bowl full tosses. Whatever be the line and length, whatever be your plan, full tosses cannot be a plan to grace Harris
Yeah.
early on in the innings. So
Well,
yeah, that's a little disappointing.
yes. Okay. Syed Nizamuddin saying Mumbai Indians will win today's match. Okay. Let's see. Shumit Sharma saying GG has won matches
Great,
defending the target while they have not chased well this WPL. So this can be reason for batting fast for GG. Yes. What Tushari said, that
correct,
that has been
correct.
a winning platform, template for them. I think that is why they are backing that. Yes. Okay. Ines Rajput saying today Gujarat Giants will win by 60 runs. Okay. Let's see.
As a
Okay.
DC
Sportsman.
fan, तुम्हारे मुंह में घी शक्कर.
Okay. Sports fan H2G saying my full support to Gigi today. Need new team to go through instead of that same Mumbai Indians. Okay. Understandable. Okay. Oh my God. Riro 4321 saying I see an Anushka Sharma 100 today. Got a feeling. Ooh,
If that happens, zero, then I will take your address and I will send you something, send you a chocolate. Because
done.
any
Riro.
new Indian player scoring 100, I will personally send you, and you can hold me to this on record. I will send you a box of chocolates if that happens.
Done. Done. Okay. Vinit Ambat saying GG winning today. Okay, let's see. NS Rajput D4N saying GG will win today by 60 plus runs, then DC will qualify. Go DC. Okay, let's see. NS Rajput Trishadi dance DC DC DC. ये क्या बात है भाई?
If DC wins, I will dance. But DC has to
Done.
win the final for that.
With the finals, yes. Okay, Gist saying that why is Pooja playing for India? Trisha D after DI there is several I's.
Why is she playing for India? So
Yeah.
you want her to play for West Indies? Also, just by the way, just to correct you, she's not playing for India as of now. She
Exactly,
used
exactly.
to,
I
now
also
she's
said the
just
same thing. Yeah,
yeah.
that
Now
she is not
she's
playing for
just
India
injured.
since 2024 World Cup, T20 World Cup.
Yes, yes.
Yes. Okay. Tiger Yadav saying Anushka Sharma should be selected in T20s for India as backup of 1, 2, 3, 4 because we don't have any other good top order batter. Tushadi,
After the World Cup, I'm sure she'll be inducted
after
in
the
the
World Cup.
team.
Hmm.
Yeah.
Sharanya Halder
Before the
saying,
World Cup, it's
I,
like throwing Anushka Sharma
yeah,
under the bus for no apparent reason.
point. Sharanya Halder saying, I think Sophie was given the captaincy because she won WBBL this year, I'm sure, but I think she was the captain. Correct me if I'm not wrong.
Yeah,
Oh, no, okay,
you are
Sophie
wrong. The
Molineux.
captain was Junior. Yeah.
Yeah.
Captain was Junior. Junior's actual name is, I've completely forgotten. What is Junior's actual name? Ellis, Eliza Villani.
Okay.
Villani was the
No,
captain of the WBL winner. No, Hobart Hurricanes won.
yes. No. I think Sharanya wants to say that Sophie Molyneux won the WBBL. That is why she became the captain of Australia. But that is not this season. That is
Of
previous
course.
season. No, the second last season,
Yeah.
2024 wala, not 2025 wala. So I think that needs to, you have
They
to
are giving
understand that.
that reason, but yeah, it is how it
Okay,
is.
Riro 4321 saying Kranti in T20s has been disappointing. Gives too many boundary balls. Yeah, I think good observations.
This has been a recent problem, and I think boundary balls. I'll tell you how it works. Kranti is the fastest bowler in India currently in the Indian
Hmm.
squad or Indian province. So what happens is if she, the margin of error becomes smaller than for someone
Hmm.
like a Renuka, because for Renuka
Yeah.
you at least as a batter have to generate some pace. But with Kranti, all you need to do is just place and you'll get boundary. So that is where I feel Kranti has to be more careful about her line and run. And
Hmm.
it has been disappointing from her.
Yes. Okay, Prince Virat 18 H5 is saying which Indian uncapped batter has the ability to become the best T20 player in the near future?
Anushka Sharma.
Yeah, Anushka Sharma. Yeah. Okay,
And
sports
ODI
fan
will be
H2G
Gautami
saying
Nayak.
Gautam
Though
Nayak.
nobody
Yes.
asked my opinion, but I'm just saying.
Yes. Okay. Sports fan H2 is saying आज क्या ही टेनिस हो रहा है First Alcaraz match went till 5 sets and now Djokovic in at 2.
Yes,
Yes,
man.
fantastic
Yes.
semi-final.
Whoa.
Yeah. Now the longest
Yeah.
Australian Open semi-final so far, 5 hours 27 minutes. Fantastic, but yes, again Alcaraz. So now let's see who qualifies for the final to face Alcaraz. Okay.
Alcaraz is just baby Nadal. Alcaraz is absolutely baby Nadal when it comes to these,
Yes.
five setters.
Yes.
अभी हम टेनिस पे भी
Okay.
शो कर ले क्या बताओ.
Just saying Renuka will pick 5 wickets today. Oh, Renuka will pick 5 wickets today, Trishadi.
तो फिर वैसे ही जीतेंगे. तो फिर वैसे ही जीत रही है.
Okay,
पांच
this is a very
पिकअप करे
interesting
कि ना
question.
करे, रेणु का
Yes.
Bolwa.
Ranjit saying with having 6 days gap for RCB, is it the advantage or disadvantage? By the way, Trishadi, tomorrow, yesterday after the match,
Disadvantage.
when Meg Lanning also pointed out this thing that okay, now they will have a long gap for that final, but sometimes it is not that much helpful. I think she is remembering those last 3 years while playing for DC, but yeah, I think she mentioned mentioned that thing.
And I think it makes sense. I agree with what Lanny said, that today the break took slow. I've always believed that when somebody is in momentum, don't replace that momentum. When somebody is doing well somewhere, don't break the momentum. This is exactly what I was explaining when I was talking about that DC versus GG match. That breaking
Hmm.
a momentum, even if it's for 2 minutes, 3 minutes, just takes everything away. Because that is how momentum works. Snehashish. You are there,
Yes.
you're in the flow, it's on, and suddenly
Yes.
now RCP is like, for 6 days we have nothing to do, and then you
Hmm.
come back and you are playing the final one knockout game. You get it
Yeah.
right, your entire WPL, whatever you have done, nobody cares. You get it wrong, people forget everything that you have done, including your own, your own chart sheet. You either come out as a winner or you come out as a loser. There's nothing called runners up, because anyway you don't get silver medals, right?
Hmm. Yes, yes, absolutely. Okay, Rio saying, Trisha, I live in Sydney, Australia. Is the offer still on?
Okay, if somebody goes to Sydney and if Anushka scores, I will definitely
Hundred.
send you a box of chocolates.
Yeah.
Maybe won't be as fast as I had expected to send,
Hmm.
but whenever anybody goes to Sydney and if Anushka scores a century, I'll remember and I'll send it to you.
Okay. Okay, guys, last few comments because we need to close out the show because
I have
Trishadi
to
has to.
walk 3 kilometers.
Yeah,
Yes.
yeah. Okay, last two, three comments. Denver Johnson saying, Trisha, do you think Tasmin Brits needs to be in WPL? Your thoughts?
Yes, yes, absolutely. I feel, Denver, more and more South Africa does well, you will see more and
Hmm.
more South African players in the leagues. You can already see, there's so much more involvement. It was about Marizane Cap mostly, and Dane Van Niekerk. But now you can
Hmm.
see Laura Boulevard, Lizelle Lee, um, uh, Shabnim Ismail, all of them there.
Yeah.
I think you might see Nkolelo Malaba also, if she can keep bowling the way she bowled in the World Cup. Overall, yes, I do see Tasmin Brits coming in the near future. And I wouldn't be, Chloe Tran is also there. So
Yes,
if
already there.
South
Hmm.
Africa can, Nadine de Klerk, how can we forget Nadine de Klerk? Oh my God.
And
Yes.
Trishadi
So
going
there are.
forward, and any direction.
Oh, yes. Oh, my God. Another brilliant talent. Brilliant,
Hmm.
brilliant talent. So, of course, I see Anne-Marie Dirksen playing. I see Tasmin Brits playing. I see a lot more South Africans inducted, not only in
Hmm.
WPL, WBBL, because
Yes.
in the coming years, if I'm being very honest, I don't see Australia ruling. I do see South Africa ruling women's cricket.
Hmm. यस ओके स्पोर्ट्स फैन इंस्टीट्यूट सेइंग आज नेट जीरो बनाएगी ठीक है देखते ओके
तुम्हारे मुंह में तो
ओके
घी शक्कर है ही है.
okay Viraj More saying as Georgia hasn't been that great with the ball should Gardner try a gamble to bowl her in power play Rajeshwari did bowl well in power play too I think she's talking about
Not at
Georgia
all.
Wareham hmm.
Yeah, who else? Georgia is there. Georgia Wall
yeah
is not in GG.
well, yeah
No, I think Georgia Wareham is doing fine with the bat. With the ball, try one over. If not, there are enough bowlers. In this generation, use Tanuja Khangal, use Rajeshwari Gaikwad. They will give you way better results than Georgia Wareham. Did I get stuck? Hello?
hello yes some
Hello?
network issue maybe
Yeah,
yes now it's
must
fine
be. The game is starting, so maybe. Yeah.
yes maybe
Now,
okay okay
yeah. So as I
yeah
was saying, Georgia Wareham, yeah, Georgia Wareham plays a bigger role in the GG setup as a batter than a
yeah
bowler. That's what I feel.
Yes, yes. Okay, Tushari, thank you for joining in. Thank you everyone for all the questions. Few comments we couldn't take up, and you can understand why, because the match is starting. She needs to go to the stadium also, because there's a long walk that she needs to do now. Yes, and some network issue,
Sometime
maybe
let's do
technical.
one MLS in it. Yeah.
Yeah. We will try that. But till then, enjoy the game, and we'll definitely back for the post match show. Till then, take care and enjoy the game. Thank you.